Good evening. Good evening. As we gather this evening to honor the academic accomplishments of our students, I invite you to join in unity as we pause for celebratory reflection. Let us bow. We are thankful for this evening of celebration and acknowledge that we are blessed and favored to achieve this successful milestone in our lives. Moving forward with committed purpose, we are indeed humbled that intertwined minds have manifested in producing greatness, with passion to undergird future change agents and leaders. And so, with unified voices and the pulse of our heartbeats, we embrace that this night is a culminating testimony of a collective community touching one another to enrich lives and celebrate fulfilled dreams. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, members of the Thomas Nelson Concert Choir, under the direction of Mr. Brian Essex, Adjunct Professor of Music, for the singing of our national anthem. As president of Thomas Nelson Community College, it's my honor to welcome all of you to our 50th commencement exercises. In 1969, long before many of you were born, Virginians were witnesses to a number of extraordinary events. It was the year that Neil Armstrong first stepped onto the surface of the moon. It was the year of Woodstock. The first ATM, or cash machine, was put into service. And a little-known communication system called ARPANET was launched. Designed by the U.S. military, ARPANET would later become the Internet. And there was another extraordinary event taking place on the Virginia Peninsula. 2 years earlier, Governor Mills Godwin announced the formation of a community college for this region. As its board met for the first time, the college was without a name. Soon afterwards, representatives of the Thomas Nelson Jr. chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution approached the board, establishing a scholarship program that continues to this day. Thomas Nelson Community College was born, honoring the Yorktown native, signer of the Declaration of Independence, and Revolutionary War hero. Upon opening its doors in the fall of 1968, faculty and staff welcomed over 1,200 students to this new college. Less than 5 months later, in January 1969, Karen Estes, Ingo Akol, Carolyn Collier, and Trudy Mason made history by becoming Thomas Nelson's first graduates. These women earned certifications in Key Punch to prepare them for positions in the transfer of data from business forms to the cards that were used at that time to store information. We've come a long way since then, but true to its mission, Thomas Nelson continues to prepare graduates for changing industry demands in the areas of information technology and many other career fields needed in our region. In June 1970, Thomas Nelson awarded its first associate degrees to 53 students in a variety of disciplines, including accounting, management, business administration, liberal arts, engineering, science, drafting and design, and electronics technology. Tonight marks an important milestone for the college. With the addition of this year's graduates, now over 30,000 students have earned more than 40,000 credentials, associate degrees, or certificates from Thomas Nelson. Quite a number. Thanks for helping us cross that line. During this, the college's 50th commencement ceremony, we are proud to welcome you into the company of those many students who have preceded you on the pathway to success and who are now making significant contributions to the civic and economic well-being of our community. To mark this occasion, each graduate, as they exit the stage, will receive an alumni pin from the college's Office of Development and a special 50th anniversary commemorative cone from the city of Hampton. Graduates, I know you understand that this evening's ceremony is the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. Some of you are on the threshold of entering a new career or advancing in a current one. Others will be transferring to a university, ready to continue your studies for a baccalaureate degree. And still others have gained new knowledge or skills to enhance your personal and professional lives. Graduates, whatever your next step may be, Thomas Nelson is proud to send you forth, well prepared to be productive and contributing members of our society. We wish to especially recognize those men and women with us this evening whose service and vigilance afford us the security and protection so that we may enjoy the precious freedoms we have as citizens of the United States of America. At Thomas Nelson, we take pride in being recognized as a military-friendly school, and we give special attention to the needs of our students who are active duty personnel, veterans, and military family members. Let's show our gratitude to them and to all those in service. Graduates, whatever program you have pursued with us and whatever pathway you may follow in the coming years, I hope that you'll stay connected with the college, become active alumni, and encourage others to follow you. You will always be part of Thomas Nelson. Please know your success is our success. What you have achieved has resulted not only from your own hard work and determined effort, but also, I don't have to tell you, the dedicated support and encouragement of many others. Among these, of course, are the faculty of Thomas Nelson Community College. They provided you with an educational program of the highest quality and relevance. Please join me in thanking them for their outstanding instruction and commitment to educational excellence. Also, making a real difference to you, for you, have been the contributions of many Thomas Nelson staff members who've done so much day in and day out to provide the wide range of services and support that are essential to student success. Let us applaud their dedicated efforts. And then there are your greatest supporters who are here with us tonight in the audience. Your mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, wives, husbands, sons, daughters, grandchildren, as well as many other families and friends. Please turn to those seated in the arena and show them how much you appreciate what they've done for you. Class of 2019, we commend your academic accomplishments. We celebrate your promising future. You've done it. Congratulations. We're also happy to have with us this evening many distinguished guests sharing in the celebration. Please hold your applause until all guests have been recognized. Elected officials, Delegate Gian Ward, representing Virginia House District 92, and a Thomas Nelson alumni, and Mr. Jason Samuels, member of the Hampton City School Board. We have two faculty emeritus with us this evening, Dr. Turner Spencer and Miss Betty Thomas. Also with us are friends and family members of our award recipients, as well as representatives from Newport News Shipbuilding. It's also my pleasure to introduce members of the Thomas Nelson Community College Local Board. As I call your names, would you please stand? Mr. Robert Harper, Chair, representing the City of Hampton. Mr. Michael F. Coons, Vice Chair, representing the City of Newport News. Ms. Mary Butting, representing the City of Hampton. Dr. Joyce M. Jarrett, representing the City of Williamsburg. Mr. John McMillan, Jr., representing the City of Newport News. Mr. Jonathan Romero, representing the City of Hampton. Dr. Perry L. Showalter, representing York County. Ms. Elizabeth Ty, representing York County. And Dr. Vince Warren, representing the City of Hampton. Let's give these and our honored guests a show of our appreciation. Also with us on our stage party this evening are Miss Mary Catherine Howard and Miss Lisa Draper, our Grand Marshals. And as I call your names, please rise and we'll clap at the end. Dr. Susan English, Vice President, Academic Affairs and Workforce Development, Ms. Chris Rarick, Interim Vice President, Student Affairs, Dr. Patrick Tompkins, Provost of the Historic Triangle Campus, Ms. Cynthia Calloway, Vice President, Institutional Advancement, Dr. Ellen Davenport, Interim Vice President, Finance and Administration, Dr. Linda Bird Pollard, Director of Human Resources, Mr. Franz Albertini, Director of Career Services and Workforce Transitions, Mr. Syed Akavi, Dean, Science, Engineering, and Technology, Dr. Charles Swain, Dean, Business, Public Services, Information Systems, and in Mathematics, and Dr. Ursula Bach, Interim Dean, Communications, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Let's show our appreciation to them. We're also honored to welcome the Reverend Marion Clifton, who delivered the invocation and who will deliver the benediction at the end. Also joining us is the brass wind band, the Langley Air Force Base Honor Guard, presenting the colors, and lastly, our commencement speaker, Dr. Glenn DuBois, Chancellor of Virginia's Community Colleges, who will be formally introduced later in the program. At this time, Student Government Association President Elizabeth Axberg will address the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Dever. As always, it's a pleasure. As Dr. Dever mentioned, my name is Liz Axberg. I am president of the Student Government Association. Today I graduate with a degree in social science with a specialization in education, and I'm immensely proud of this accomplishment. However, I'm not only proud of myself, but I'm proud of the students who graduate with me. And there are almost 450 of us. That's a lot. We have all put in the effort, the time, and the sacrifices necessary to walk across the stage today. And that is no easy thing to do. So I think we should all give ourselves another round of applause for this. Thomas Nelson Community College has given me way more than I ever thought it would. I started here right out of high school, and this institution has been essential in my transition from teenager to adult. I have learned many life lessons from Thomas Nelson, lessons that have helped me grow professionally, personally, and of course academically. The most important lesson that I've learned is gratitude. I was chatting with one of my professors one day, and somehow we got on the topic of gratitude. She told me that students and people are quick to complain, which is true. I mean, who doesn't love to complain? But she also told me that people aren't quick to spend their gratitude. That specific string of words really stuck with me. What she had said was so profound that when I finally took over office as SGA president, my first project, Kindness Through Words, was centered around getting students to express their gratitude. For this project, I surveyed the students of Thomas Nelson, and I asked them to say something nice about an employee of the college. The amount of responses that we got was very overwhelming and very heartwarming. I'm trying here, guys. Every employee who was chosen for the project got an envelope with their name written on it and the nice comment written inside. Watching their faces turn from confusion, they receive an envelope and they think, oh no, what have I done wrong? To pure joy when they realize that it's nice, kind words, taught me that the impact you have on someone just by saying thank you is tremendous. So with that being said, thank you to my parents for your never-ending love and support, and my niece Emma for being the biggest light in my life. Thank you to my fellow students and friends for making school the bright and shiny place that it is now for me. Thank you to professors for sharing your intelligence, spreading your inspiration, and offering your support. And thank you to my advisors, because without you, I would not have the opportunities to speak today. And lastly, thank you to all the employees at Thomas Nelson, from the academic advisors, to the librarians, to the custodians. Shout out to Lenny. We see what you do for us students, and it is greatly appreciated. So students, as you graduate today, show how grateful you are for your experiences at Thomas Nelson and to the people who got you to where you are now. And staff, please keep doing what you're doing, because you're making a positive difference in the lives of your students. We all stand here today grateful. I hope if there's one thing you guys take away tonight, it's that you should always express your gratitude. Because the reality of the situation is that very few of us get anywhere by ourselves. I know I didn't. Thanks again, and congratulations to the 50th graduating class of Thomas Nelson Community College.
Thank you, Liz, for that great message. Gratitude is the attitude. That's something to stick with. An institution of higher learning is recognized and respected for the quality of the students and graduates it produces. Our alumni attest to the value we add to society, and their accomplishments reflect positively on the fulfillment of our mission. The Distinguished Alumni Award recognizes alumni who have displayed outstanding leadership, professional qualities, and made significant contributions to their profession, business, or community. Tonight, I am pleased to present the Distinguished Alumni Award to Mr. Sang Tran. Sang Tran is a Vietnamese refugee who arrived in the United States at the age of 18. He mastered English, became a U.S. citizen, and earned an Associate of Applied Science degree in Electrical Engineering, Technology, and an Associate of Science degree in Business Administration from Thomas Nelson in 1979. Following graduation, Mr. Tran had a distinguished career in new technology development research with NASA Langley Research Center. In 1988, Mr. Sang and his wife, Lindsay, founded Kakua Support Services, a company which specializes in engineering program management and logistics for the Department of Defense. As a proud Thomas Nelson alumnus, Mr. Tran has stayed connected with the college, serving as an alumni panelist for the college's recent Career and Technical Education Symposium. Congratulations, Mr. Tran.
Thank you, sir.
The College Board will now present awards to two outstanding individuals and corporate citizens it has chosen to honor. Mr. Michael Coons, Vice Chair of the College Board, will present the Dana B. Hamill Award on behalf of the board.
The Dana B. Hamill Award was established by the College Board in 2010 to honor individuals and entities for their commitment to public service, to fostering access to higher education, and promoting an understanding of the role of workforce development as an essential part of Thomas Nelson's mission. The award is named in honor of Dr. Dana B. Hamill, the first Chancellor of Virginia's community college system, and an individual who personifies the attributes associated with this recognition. This year's recipient is Newport News Shipbuilding, a division of Huntington Ingalls Industries. Newport News Shipbuilding's partnership with Thomas Nelson dates back 50 years ago to the opening of the college in 1968. The partnership started with teaching assignments at the shipyard and various courses to train the shipyard's workforce, and the partnership has grown to Newport News Shipbuilding providing funding for programming and student scholarships, which creates pathways for greater workforce development. With more than 20,000 employees, many of whom are Thomas Nelson graduates, Newport News Shipbuilding is the largest industrial employer in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Its support for the college has been vital to the success of Thomas Nelson students and the economic vitality of the region. It is our pleasure to present the 2019 Dana B. Hamill Award to Newport News Shipbuilding. Accepting the award on its behalf is the Vice President of Trades, Mr. Xavier Beal.
I'm now pleased to introduce Mr. Robert Harper, Chair of the College Board, to present the Thomas Nelson Medallion on behalf of the board. Mr. Harper.
Thank you, Dr. Dever. On behalf of the board, it is my pleasure to present the Thomas Nelson Medallion. This was established by the College Board in 2010. The award is given to outstanding individuals who have made extraordinary contributions towards advancing the mission of Thomas Nelson Community College. The medallion honors citizens who exemplify the spirit and highest ideals of Thomas Nelson, patriot, soldier, statesman, and governor. This year's recipients are Mr. Robert Arbach and the Honorable Dr. Turner M. Spencer. Mr. Robert Arbach served as lab assistant for the college's science department from the college's opening in September of 1968 until his retirement in January 2019. With 50 years of service to Thomas Nelson, Mr. Arbach is the longest-serving employee in the college's history. A graduate of Hampton High School, class of 1959, Robert came to Thomas Nelson to finish a degree and ended up working for the college. For 50 years, Robert equipped the science labs and maintain the college's greenhouse on the roof of Hastings Hall. Robert says his 50 years at Thomas Nelson have been about family. He loves the college, and his colleagues return the sentiment. It is our pleasure to present the 2019 Thomas Nelson Medallion to Mr. Robert Auerbach. Congratulations. The Honorable Dr. Turner Spencer is a founding faculty member and professor emeritus of the college. He joined the faculty as an assistant professor of biology and physical science in September 1968. Achieving the rank of professor and serving as biology department chair for many years, as well as assistant chair of the Division of Natural Science and Mathematics. Dr. Spencer developed and taught courses in general biology, conservation of natural resources, introductory genetics, and ecology. He organized a faculty forum and later served as president of the Faculty Senate, which allowed him to serve on President Thomas Kubala's cabinet and as a special liaison for President Shirley Pippins. After retirement, Dr. Spencer continued to serve the college as an adjunct professor until the year 2000. Dr. Spencer also serves as a current director and past president and vice president of the Thomas Nelson Educational Foundation. And most appropriately this evening, Dr. Spencer has the distinction of having attended all 50 Thomas Nelson Community College commencement ceremonies. A former Hampton City Councilman and Vice Mayor of Hampton, tonight is our pleasure to present the 2019 Thomas Nelson Medallion to the Honorable Dr. Turner M. Spencer. Congratulations.
It is my honor and pleasure to recognize academic excellence. Would each student please stand as your name is called? The John F. Cook Award for Excellence in Accounting, Ms. Peggy Powell. The Hastings Award, Ms. Monica Garung and Mr. Jacob Shales. The Phi Theta Kappa 2019 All-Virginia Academic Team, Ms. Brooke Brashour, Ms. Ellie Gordon, Ms. Swati Saxenda, Ms. Charlotte Wells, Ms. Danielle Wood. The Jack Kent Cook Undergraduate Transfer Scholar Finalist, Ms. Zamora Cuna Laville. Also, each year it's our pleasure to present the President's and Vice President's Award to graduates who represent the highest standard of academic achievement and social responsiveness within the graduating class. Applicants for the awards must excel academically, earning a 3.9 GPA, contribute time and talents on and off campus, and be recommended by a faculty member. This year, the Vice President's Award goes to Jacob Andrews. Jacob has earned an Associate of Science degree in Information Technology and the Cisco Networking Career Studies Certificate. He will attend George Mason University in the fall and pursue a bachelor's degree in Information Technology. Mr. Andrews is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, a peer tutor, and worked with the college's Library Tech Help Desk. He is an active outdoorsman and served as an adult leader with Trail Life USA, a faith-based scouting organization for middle school boys. Congratulations, Jacob. It is also our pleasure and delight to present the President's Award. This year, the award goes to Teresa Bishop. Teresa has earned an Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Support Technology with a specialization in Medical Office Administration. She's continuing to pursue career study certificates for Benefit Program Specialist and Cybersecurity for Local Area Network. Ms. Bishop is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and volunteers with Meals on Wheels. After supporting her 2 children and her husband through college, Ms. Bishop decided at age 53 to pursue her dreams for higher education. Congratulations, Teresa.
I now ask our Student Government President, Ms. Elizabeth Axberg, to come to the podium to introduce this evening's keynote speaker.
I'm back. Our commencement speaker this evening is Chancellor Glenn Dubois. Dr. Dubois is the longest-serving chancellor in the history of Virginia's community colleges, having served in this capacity since 2001. Since then, he has led the system of 23 colleges and 40 campuses through 2 successful strategic plans and into a third called Complete 2021, which aspires to triple the number of credentials the community colleges put into the Virginia economy. A community college graduate, Dr. Dubois has dedicated his career to ensuring the opportunity he received is available to those coming behind him. Please welcome Chancellor Glenn Dubois.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And thank you all for the warm welcome. When your president asked me several months ago to be tonight's commencement speaker, I said, "John, what would you like me to talk about?" He said, "About 3 minutes." That usually gets a round of applause, too. I will be brief. I'll need a little bit more than 3 minutes. So, to the students here, I am a community college graduate. And the truth is, I wouldn't be if it were up to me. You see, my mom made me do it. Thank you, mothers. No, really, I didn't like high school. I barely graduated. If I didn't graduate at the bottom, I certainly could see it. No one in my family had ever gone to college. None of my friends' parents were college graduates. Who was I to think I was college material? And in fact, you told me, hey, Glenn, you're college material. I would not have believed you. So what did I do? I got a job washing dishes in a restaurant just to have some money in my pocket. And before long, I could see that there wasn't a big future in that for me. So I got really ambitious at one point, and I earned a promotion. I became a busboy. I figured if I could get out to the dining room and see my customers, that would really be moving forward. But guess who wasn't impressed? My mother. She kept nagging me to put in an application to a community college. This is a true story. And eventually I caved in and she won. And I applied. And to my surprise, I received an acceptance letter. And I thought they perhaps made a mistake. But I decided to go. I took that letter with me because I thought somebody would say, you know, we made a mistake. And I could say, aha, I got the letter. And my first day, it was a big place like Thomas Nelson. I felt like I didn't belong. And to register, I had to get online, not go online. And I got on this long line, and I was moving up slowly, and I'm about ready to have my first encounter with a college official. And she looked at me and she asked, have you matriculated? I thought I just wet my pants. I had never heard that word. The difference between bravery and fear is a split second. I could have easily ran back to my Volkswagen, back to that restaurant, back to that busboy job. But I didn't. I stayed. And slowly I found, like many of you, that the people at the community college were engaging. The ideas and the conversations were different and interesting. And the professors, the best part, were inspiring. They thought I was college material. So did my mom. And I was further surprised and began wondering, what else could I do? Like you, many of you, it was the first time in my life I felt like I was on a launch pad. We are creatures of curiosity, aren't we? I began, what's next? You know, rarely do we accomplish something and think, well, that's great, I'm done. Doesn't work like that. You know, when you climb that first hill, you wonder if you can climb bigger hills. When you hit a hole-in-one for you golfers, no matter how much blind luck played into it, you think you're almost ready to join Tiger on the tour. Well, education works the same way. You hit a goal, you raise it, you up the bar, and it goes on and on and on. And that's what excites me, folks, about these students here tonight. They are, as the president said early in his remarks, they're at kind of the beginning. And you're doing a great job, but guess what? This is not the finish line. So I just want to offer you some small insights. Consider these observations from someone who's a bit further down the road than you, someone who has lived some of the experiences you will have and already seen some of the things that you will see. And I would urge you to take these little nuggets of wisdom, if you will, with a grain of salt. You see, these are my truths, in some cases cliches, that I have experienced. But I think Walt Whitman was onto something about the power of discernment when he wrote in the poem Song of Myself, "You shall no longer take things at second or third hand. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides and filter them for yourself. So take what works for you, throw out the rest, and pay attention to what sticks. So when you're up here giving a speech like this, you'll have your own ideas to share. I'm going to begin with tip number 5. And I'm going to work my way down to number 1. Why would you ask I do it that way? Well, I just think it's a little bit more dramatic. So tip number 5, dare to be different. Dare to be you. There you go. Try this on. Close your eyes. And for a moment, think about your favorite actor. Think about your favorite singer, your favorite athlete. Think about your best friend, favorite family member. Got them in your head? Open your eyes and hear me clearly. Whatever you do, do not try to be any of those people. Why? Because we already have them, but we don't have another you. Let them inspire you, but don't be them. Be yourself. You're here at this time in this place really for a purpose. Even if you don't know what that is, I promise you it's not to be someone else. It's to be you. Embrace it, share that with the world. You know, as the old expression goes, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Tip 4, do not fear failure. I'm in the midst now of hiring 7 college presidents. That means I'm conducting a lot of interviews. Do you know one of the things I like to ask these candidates? I say, tell me a story about a time that you failed, and what did you learn from it? You see, my friends, life does not conveniently exist within the boundaries of our comfort zones. Typically, success requires us to try something new and different. We simply must learn and adapt. We must develop the ability to change. I'm not talking about being reckless. I'm talking about being smart and willing to act even in the face of something unknown. So never failing, my friends, never making a mistake, it shows me that you have not really ever tried. Tip 3, when you're sorry, say it and mean it. This pairs nicely with the previous tip. When you fail, when you make a mistake, never be afraid to own it and to say you're sorry. It's funny that some people are so afraid to say the words, I'm sorry. They'll come up with a bunch of excuses or try to pass off something they did as someone else's mistake. Those are 2 steps that typically make things worse instead of just owning it. And as many people have pointed out over time, an apology is a really good way to get in the last word. Tip 2, be positive. As Elizabeth said, express gratitude and surround yourself with those people. Let's face it, cynicism is easy, complaining and cheap shots, easy. Social media blurs the lines between rudeness and wit, leaving too many too often to think they're one and the same. So how do you cut through it? Choose to be positive and surround yourself with positive people. Abraham Lincoln wrote, most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Make friends who choose to be positive. It makes all the difference in the long haul. Life will often have an opportunity of throwing you a curveball and unforeseeable challenges. But you have a choice how you respond to it. I'll tell you a true story. I was in New York City not long ago. I dialed up an Uber. Uber guy comes, picks me up, Midtown Manhattan. As we're pulling out, he almost hits a jaywalker. And he stops. And he rolls down the window and he says, "I'm sorry, man." But the jaywalker is screaming at him, throwing F-bombs left and right, saying nasty things about the driver's mother as he's walking away. And as the Uber guy is calm, waving, and he pulls away, I said, "Hey, man, how come you were so calm with that guy?" He said, "You know, Glenn," because he had my name, he goes, "Life is about 25% of what you make it and about 75% of how you respond to it. So be positive. Surround yourself with those people." I need a drum roll, please. This is tip number 1. You've heard it before. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's called the golden rule, right? And there's a reason for it. Our ability to demonstrate empathy and compassion is what makes us a civilized society. A guy named Thomas Hobbes in the 17th century said, "No, life is consumed with being nasty and brutish, it's short and solitary." Though imperfectly, I think we have demonstrated that he was wrong. Humanity is not relegated to such an existence. In coming together, we've helped each other survive disasters and rebuild lives. We've understand science well enough to go to the moon. I contend it's no mistake and no accident that every major religion known to mankind includes a vision or a version of the golden rule. As Norman Rockwell said, not always the same words, but the same meaning. So in closing out, my friends, let me offer you one last brief thought. This one is not mine. It comes from the first guy to hold the job that I have. You heard his name, Dana Hamill. He's still alive. He's well into his 90s. He's 96. He's still with us. He attends a few events each year. And under his leadership, we went from a ragtag collection of trade schools to one of the country's leading systems of comprehensive community colleges. Dana, as you can imagine, took part in a lot of ceremonies, including several right here at Thomas Nelson. And this is what he would do. No matter where he was, no matter what occasion it was, he began every speech with the words that I will leave you today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great day to be alive in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Now go make the most of it. Thank you.
Graduates, we're now approaching the moment you've been waiting for. Dr. English.
So exciting. I would like to take a page from Liz and have a moment of gratitude. I'd like to ask our faculty to stand, please. And I'd like to give you guys an opportunity to love on them and say thank you. Thank you. I have the honor to work with them, and I'm very, very blessed. One hardworking group of folks. Also, as Vice President for Academic Affairs, I have the pleasure of presenting to you, Dr. Dever, the 50th graduating class of Thomas Nelson College. Pending successful completion of their courses, these students have been approved and recommended for graduation by the faculty. Dr. Dever, I present to you the candidates for their respective degrees and certificates. We request the audience please hold the applause until all the degrees have been conferred, and I'm going to ask that each group stand when your degree or certificate is called. Associate of Arts, please stand. Good. Associate of Science, please stand. Associate of Fine Arts, please stand. Oh, we lost them. Where'd the Fine Arts folks go? Yeah, there they are. The Associate of Applied Arts. The Associate of Applied Science. Stand, please. Certificates, please stand. And our Career Studies certificates. Very good. Dr. Dever, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Applied Arts, Associate of Applied Science, certificates, and Career Studies certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Thomas Nelson Community College Board and the State Board for Community Colleges, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Applied Arts, Associate of Applied Science, certificates, and careers. Graduates, you may move your tassels.
Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion of the Middle College please rise? This is the 10th Middle College graduating class. Thomas Nelson is one of 9 colleges in Virginia offering this opportunity for young adults to complete their GED, receive a career readiness certificate, earn college credits toward a degree or certificate, and earn a short-term occupational credential. Dr. Dever, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Certificate of Completion for the Middle College.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Thomas Nelson Community College Board and the State Board for Community Colleges, I hereby award you the Certificate of Completion for the Middle College. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 50th graduating class of Thomas Nelson Community College, the class of 2019. We're proud of you. Now, Dr. Ursula Bach, Interim Dean of Communications, Humanities, and Social Science Division, will acknowledge the graduates in her division.
Megan Nicole Foster. Demetria Imani Hinton. Christina Kubik. Antoinette Tamari Meeks. Sydney Lee Smith, cum laude. Megan Graham Turman, summa cum laude. Cameron David Wells, summa cum laude. Tessa Janae Hudek. Kia Lanisha Pierce. Claire Elizabeth Sabo. Jonathan Shackelford. Kaylee Abos. Faison Alexander. Valerie Allen. Ashley Lauren Archer, magna cum laude. Carly Jean O'Drummond, magna cum laude. Savannah Rose Bannister. Leanne B. Battle, magna cum laude. Teresa Michelle Baristo. Alan Gregory Bever. Brandy Fatima Bolden. Halima Abdulkadir Bond. Sarah Monique Boone. Destiny Ikwana Broward. Legacie Michelle Bryant. Rain Elizabeth Marcel Burleson. Cora Evelyn Burwell. Kimberly Ann Carosi, magna cum laude. Kylie Marie Baines, summa cum laude. Joseph Christian Carter. Caitlin Nicole Chandler. Tamia Monet Coles. Maya Danae Collins. Keisha Nivette Connor. Brenda Costin. Caroline Grace Cox, magna cum laude. Allison Michelle Dale. Benny De Jesus. Antonio Jazir Dilward, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lauren Dirty, cum laude. Monique Hillary Edwards. Elizabeth Ann Felkins. Nadia Alexandra Flores Moya, cum laude. Morgan Alexis Vestavia Franks. Robin Denise Garrison, magna cum laude. Caroline Grace Geis. Emma Louise Jaron. Eric Adam Goodrich. Mariam Yetunde Hassan, magna cum laude. Jared Franklin Harrison, summa cum laude. Andrea Denise Huffman. Courtney Paige Jackson. Tamika Patricia O'Neill Jackson. Fabienne Shaniqua James. Olivia Leanne Johnson, cum laude. LaTroya Larinette Jones. Alexia Nicole Jude. Tyler Joseph Lambert, magna cum laude. Crystal Janvier Lee, summa cum laude. John Robert Lees, cum laude. Courtney Lynn Lazowski, cum laude. Iashima Lopez Santiago. Casey Lynn Lyerly, cum laude. Naira Young Pierce, magna cum laude. Carol Mendan Perez. Hosanna Chichincharim Ogwibre. Lana Mann. Alex Howard Manuel, cum laude. Caitlin Rose Martins Baginski. Shanika Massey. Jayla Tierra McEachern, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Renee McNair. Ebony Christina Milburn. Yeah, go. Tiana LaShonda Miles. Cora Lynn Mitchell, cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Moore. Monique Moore. Daniel Alexander Morehouse. Kiana Moret. Jamaica Nakia Norfleet, cum laude. Kiara Cheyenne Nunn. Gabrielle Palomo, magna cum laude. Taylor Partee. Jada Marie Polk. Shauna Lynn Pereira. Jamarcus Cortez Perry. Deidre Ann Pierce. Kaylee Ann Post, cum laude. Nija Elizabeth Potter, magna cum laude. Amber Lynn Powell, magna cum laude. Christian Proano. Christopher Rocky, summa cum laude. Daisha Nicole Rojas. Brittany Pearl Royal. Charles Alexander Rain. Abdurrahim Sevim, magna cum laude. Destiny Alexis Shivers, magna cum laude. Alexi Mariah Simon. Afton Chanel Smith. Sarah Eileen Smith. Madison Lynn Snavely, cum laude. Christian Sola. Adam Lee Solderich, magna cum laude. Natori Najee Stokes, cum laude. Anthony Jacob Tarantino, magna cum laude. Jordan Arnold Taylor, magna cum laude. Anthony Valentine. Jermaine Lauren Walker. Caitlin Mackenzie Weaver. Justin Dwayne White, magna cum laude. Naquella Donay Whiteside. Devon Elise Wilkinson. Dean Solomon Willis. Rhonda Nicole Williams, cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Wood. Kayla Summer Wooten. Ashley Lauren Wyatt. Erica Renee Wyatt, cum laude. Elizabeth Michelle Axberg, cum laude. Vincent Charles Bloom. Shaniqua Nicole Cherry. Morgan Blair Davis. Zachary Johnson. Kevin Michael Lemire. Dominique Montague. Angel Mariella Phillips, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Kiara Rohina Resto. Adeja Ravon Still. Joyce Annette Sullivan Kintron. Rebecca O'Kelly Chandler, magna cum laude. Jarrell Viado Ocampa, magna cum laude. Roxana Dawn Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Angel, magna cum laude. Megan Nicole Beiser, cum laude. Elizabeth Marshall, magna cum laude. Bobby Ann Moore, summa cum laude. Crosby Joanne Morrow. Stephen Lee Munger, magna cum laude. Jesse Andrew Scheib. Tamika Monet Brooks, cum laude. Tamu Catrice Dunstan, magna cum laude. Dylan Augustus Burks. Jennifer Mari Amato, cum laude. Adam Chase Godwin, cum laude. Napoleon Alexander Hart. Carrie Harper Middlebrook, cum laude. Baltia P. Miller. Melissa Ann Watley, cum laude. Jared Mark Johannesson, summa cum laude. Chad Peterson, summa cum laude. Ruddy Amadis Rivera, magna cum laude. Ashley Dawn Armstead. Christina Marie Asbury, magna cum laude. And now, Ms. Mary Catherine Howard, Associate Professor of Nursing and Nursing Program Chair, will acknowledge graduates in the health professions.
Taylor Michelle Bass. Lynn Marie Batchelor. Kaylin Marie Booten. Denisha Simone Boyd. Isabella Marie Correa. Tekla T. Edwards, magna cum laude. Jennifer Elizabeth Friend, magna cum laude. Crystal Nicole Gert, magna cum laude. Sarah Ann Gorslin, cum laude. Dawn Ray Hartley, cum laude. Jennifer Joan Helton, summa cum laude. Brittany Nicole Lewis, magna cum laude. Kimberly Dawn Loeb, cum laude. Jacqueline Merced, magna cum laude. Kayla Alexis Pearsall, cum laude. Marvette Avery Ray, magna cum laude. Cheryl A. Richards Williams, magna cum laude. LaShonda Shanice Rutley, cum laude. Lisa Jean Short, cum laude. Courtney Beckles Smith. Simonique Smith. Yalen Vallejo. Olivia Lynn Unin, cum laude. Say your last name. April Dawn and Cayenne. Avioma Okafor. Blessing Emmy Bessie Duke. Trurivo Smith. Jaya Monique Solnay Hill. Shinwindu Nuagu. McKinla Shanice Reed. Alicia Marie Rosen. Kira Kamei Thompson. And now, Dr. Charles Swain, Dean of the Business, Public Services, Information Systems, and Mathematics Division, will announce the graduates in his division.
Samuel Wyatt Seward. Alicia Abdus Sabor. Naima Amiri, magna cum laude. Nigel Quinn Allen. Christopher Philip Anthony, summa cum laude. Adriana Estrada Bradford Willis, magna cum laude. Paul Thomas Brankus, summa cum laude. Janet Linnell Davis. Tanya Monique Dupree, magna cum laude. Sierra Autumn Farrell, summa cum laude. Fazan Fida, magna cum laude. Helen D. Ford. Tamia Galapo, magna cum laude. Austin Michael Godwin, summa cum laude. Debbie Golub, magna cum laude. Sydney Brianna Nicole Johnson, cum laude. Virginia Marianne Carr, cum laude. Callie May McWhorter. Kevin Olin Nelson. Christian Scott Newborn. Daniel Marcelo Pazmino. Yasmina Ada Udrago Canombo, cum laude. Alexis Shelby Peternell. Jerusalem Retta, cum laude. Luis E. Rivera. Asia H. Roberts. Chase Brandon Rutin, magna cum laude. Alfonso William Russell, magna cum laude. Sarah Margaret Rutan. Jordan Patrick Seymour. Darius Richard Shepard, Jr. Jacob Weldon Spence, cum laude. Simon Emmanuel Stanley. Rachel Catherine Stump, cum laude. James Sherman Swearingen. Budsrin Solman. Emmanuel Kwame Williams, magna cum laude. Jacob Andrews, summa cum laude. Marjan Baizakda, summa cum laude. Reagan Michelle Cremines. Ian Whittleson Etcher. Olympia Mendoza Gabumpa. Christopher Elace Mallory. Ronald Dale Martin Jr., cum laude. Christopher Lee Payne. Tyler Joseph Seymour. Joshua Adam Smith, cum laude. Teresa Lindsay Ainge, magna cum laude. Melissa Joe Wall. Dianese Sade Yant Collins. Karen Renee Bennett. Chardonnay Rosetta Chappelle. Nico D'Angelo Garcia Panque. Sierra DuPont Gardner, summa cum laude. Frank E. Johnson III. Reginald Tyrone Cook Sr. Shireen Dominique McClinney, cum laude. Gregory Van Osborne, magna cum laude. Cynthia Marie Pierce, magna cum laude. Letitia Shantae Reese, cum laude. Ballot. Emma Kathleen Valet, cum laude. Kiana Cooper, cum laude. Sierra Charmaine Davis. Julianne Elizabeth Johnson, magna cum laude. Sade Shamanique Tillman. Afsane Yasmin Boyd, magna cum laude. Irvin L. Boykin. Mitsuko Brown Brinson. Lolita S. Chisholm. Teresa Arlene Bishop, summa cum laude. Erica LaQueen Collins, cum laude. Santita Lashong Garrett, cum laude. Jacinta Dalisa Harmon. Monica Webster Henry, magna cum laude. Zakira D. Dream Jones, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Longo. Dejona Lavelle Mayo. Deborah Lee Moore, summa cum laude. Alicia Rochelle Perkins. Katja Rogers, summa cum laude. Kendra Marie Belcher, magna cum laude. Kim Michelle Braxton. Christina Ann Delamonica, magna cum laude. Taylor Jordan Deluch Warren. Ellen Hickson Guthrie, summa cum laude. Katrina Larnett Smith, cum laude. Sherry Ann Gwynn, summa cum laude. Courtney Paige Hacker. Glenda Lee Knighton, magna cum laude. Shanika LaDonna McNeil. Kedra Rochelle Meeks Jones. Natasha Michelle Artis, magna cum laude. Anthony J. Bowman, cum laude. Nicole Renee Bird, cum laude. Sasha Monet Cooper. Jessica Antoinette George, cum laude. Michelle Renee Hassel. Nicholas Austin Henson, cum laude. Michelle Denise Jones, magna cum laude. Gloria A. Preston, summa cum laude. Michelle Carmel Rosa, summa cum laude. Suzanne Salvario Jones. Dolores Irene Todman, cum laude. Shanika Vinston, cum laude. Gloria Nicole Walters. Alyssa Constance Webster. Darshelle Yvette Williams. Theodore Leroy Wilson IV. Jacob Evans Brooks, magna cum laude. Jonathan Ernest DeLong Jr. Octavia Shanice Dozier. LaTanya Denise Fullwood. Zachary Daniel Gross. Lloyd Ingalls Michael, summa cum laude. Tyler Kenneth Nottingham. Zabihullah Asali. Aretha Faye Williams. Rachel Nicole Williams, summa cum laude. Jerry Dwyer, cum laude. Utomi McClam, cum laude. Antoine Newton, cum laude. Jennifer Kennedy Zacharias. Sherry Michelle Floyd, cum laude. Krista Nicole Norman, cum laude. Shakira Naire Cotton. James Edward Deely, cum laude. Tonisha Bowick Hatchett, cum laude. Chelsea Danielle Jones, magna cum laude. Tamisha Shanta McSweeney. Jennifer Hagan Melvin. Tashira Stephanie Williams. David James Arnold. Luis Antonio Bandillo, Jr. Quincy Jean Jones. Rich. Catherine Doyle. Benita Elaine Jones. Alexander M. Miles. Ronald Ray Roberson, Jr. William Henry Hunter, Jr. Angafa Nile Watson. Angela Janice Boyd Hilbert. Kelsey A. Irick. Baritha Rennie Dawkins. Kizzy Michelle Mobley. Brock Maurice Petaway. Okay. And now, Mr. Sayed Akavi, Dean of the Science, Engineering, and Technology Division, will acknowledge graduates in his division.
If I'm too loud, you tell me. David Cole Burnett, magna cum laude. That's mine. Alex Brian Slinger, magna cum laude. Samuel Everett, summa cum laude. Monica Groom, cum laude. Andre Lamont Hayes. Jared Daniel Horn, cum laude. Troc Min Hun. Yasamin Marina. Dushize Mojgan Mohammadi. Walter Judson Newsom. Magna cum laude. Patrick Nekbu Kenya Wabahizi. Cody Tyler Fedenher. Jacob Kenneth Shells, summa cum laude. Janine Ursula Rechten, cum laude. Joseph Garner Zalameda, magna cum laude. Sabrina Andalis. Hannah Faith Angel, magna cum laude. Brooke Victoria Bashur, sum cum laude. Elizabeth Caboy, summa cum laude. Jessica Danielle Cropley, summa cum laude. Zumura Kendra Kuno Levila, magna cum laude. Laura Lean Irene Fairley. Ellie R. Gordon, summa cum laude. Jelena Ayana Gray. Zaheen Shams Haq, summa cum laude. Asif Muhammad Khan, Asif Muhammad Khan, summa cum laude. Brittany Lewis Liddell. Patria Lee Liddell. Jane Hoon Mahler, summa cum laude. Allegra Liana Marcus. Tiana Ashley Martin, cum laude. Caitlin Ann McCarty. Tori Lynn McCordy, cum laude. John Hugh Montrose McFarlane, cum laude. Mohammed Refat Mustafa, summa cum laude. Skyla Hope Nesselro. Nathan Bradley Otto, summa cum laude. Pooja C. Patel, cum laude. Devon Elizabeth Phillips. Annette Patricia Ramirez. Mahinohoka Kalani Grace Robbins, magna cum laude. Alexis Serenity Ashley Rowe. Madeline Savo, magna cum laude. Jose Angel Soromayor. Brandon Letroy Thomas Jr. Shelton Leronia White III. Devon Hazeline Wilder, cum laude. Terry A. Zack, summa cum laude. Jordan Taylor Bloom. Allison Renee Dongo, summa cum laude. Priyanka R. Patel. Tiana Kisel Medina, cum laude. Lara Maria Slayton, summa cum laude. Stephanie Marjorie da Silva. Thomas Ezra Farrell. Jeff Hoger, summa cum laude. Ryan Griffin O'Donnell, cum laude. Chanakar Pansiri. Diamondic Anasia Garrett. Justin Daniel Lezzie, cum laude. Joseph Perry Pietris, summa cum laude. Caleb Peyton Waltrip. Alex James Cartwright, magna cum laude. Ramel A. Gabriel, cum laude. Richard Dylan Harrah. Patricio Lopez Labrador, summa cum laude. James Ray III. William Charles Babb, magna cum laude. Javier Cervantes, summa cum laude. Devonte Dominic Cofield, summa cum laude. Jermaine Salters. Lamar Woodford. Gohan Rodi Almonte Nunes. Javier A. Bugans. Dominic Joseph Sepukinis. That was close. Kajai Asani Duba. Joseph Michael Erskine. Marisa Cheyenne Harris. William Garrett Holland. Okay. Natalie Andrew Lee Hoskins II. Malik Tyron Jones. Okay. Dominic Alexandria Mabry. Demarius McIntosh. Caroline Mary Mizell. Kurt Cornelius Philip Jr. Demetrius Lovell Pierce Jr. Travis Parker Redman. Michael Christopher Sinkfield. Earl John Skolldagger. Elijah Earl Skolldagger. Abby Rose Sobert. France Varelis. Isaac Gerard Braun. Amanda Lean Peters. And now, Mr. Franz Albertini, Director of Career Services and Workforce Transitions, will announce the middle college graduates.
Kadeem Bellman. David Hobley. Brittany Hyatt. Shane Merriman. Kevin Patterson. Sierra Simmons.
One more round of applause for the class of 2019. Graduates, before we close this evening's ceremony, I would like to share with you some words from the college's first commencement exercises. The keynote speaker was State Senator Hunter B. Andrews of Hampton, a highly regarded and influential legislator who took particular pride in supporting the establishment of Thomas Nelson Community College. That time in our history, like our own, was marked by especially sharp political polarization, exacerbated by strongly held views regarding war and peace abroad and festering issues of social, civic, and economic inclusion at home. Senator Andrews' message to the graduate then still rings true for you, the graduates of 2019. Here's what he said: the ability to understand and express ideas is a hallmark of a democratic society. To communicate with fellow citizens is essential for the salvation of our country. Let those who want to change do it by the power of reasoning, of communicating, and by voting. Let the opponents of change listen and accept ideas that make sense. Let them open their minds to the needs of today and tomorrow. Senator Andrews concluded, we must never lose sight of our inalienable rights and responsibilities. One of the greatest rights and most important responsibilities today is to right the wrongs in our society by listening and communicating each with the other. Those were wise words then, and they're wise words now. Graduates, I fervently hope that your experience at Thomas Nelson both within the classroom and beyond, has shown you the value and power of listening appreciatively to the perspectives of others, and in turn, sharing your own thoughts with them in respectful and honest dialogue. I challenge you to carry these habits of responsible communication into all aspects of your future life, particularly as an engaged citizen of this wonderful community, this commonwealth, and this great nation. We wish you the very, very best. This concludes this evening's ceremony. Please stand and remain in the arena for the benediction and the recessional.
Yes, yes. Tonight, we are mindful that this institutional landmark of Thomas Nelson Community College on the Virginia Peninsula has withstood the test of time for 50 years and will begin celebrating the 10th year of the historic Williamsburg campus. Let us bow. Founded in 1969, we are grateful that on May 9, 2019, this night marks another historical moment, applauding the commitment of our college leadership, faculty, and staff, the unwavering support of our families, and the resilience of our students. As we take this time, remembering the sleepless nights and juggling work, school, and family obligations, we are simply grateful. With this new beginning of accomplished dreams, we set a course of renewed vision for our families and communities. We recognize that this is indeed a blessed moment of which we will continue to be grateful. Amen. Congratulations to the Thomas Nelson Community College, class of 2019.